So, new U.S. military action in Iran has sparked a massive debate. Let's break it all down.
All right, first up, let's look at what the American public actually thinks about this. Turns out, broad public support for this conflict just isn't there. Most Americans are against it.
Yeah, it breaks down along party lines, but independents, they are overwhelmingly against this.
And get this, even a huge chunk of the president's own party isn't on board. This lack of agreement points to something deeper. A lot of confusion about the mission's goal.
When you ask people, there's no clear answer. No single reason for this gets much support at all.
And a lot of that confusion, it seems to come straight from the administration's mixed messages. The justification for this has been changing almost daily, which has made it really tough to follow. So if the public's confused, who's actually pushing for this? Let's look at the inner circle. Well, sources say the Israeli prime minister has had a massive influence on the president. There was this key meeting back in January where high-profile figures debated what to do next. They were torn between a small pinpoint strike and the much bigger operation they went with. And this decision has had a real tragic human cost. 6 U.S. service members have already been lost. Which brings us to the biggest question of all. Who does this actually help? And that's the core critique, right? While it may benefit others, the advantage for America is just not clear. The very first reason we were given for the action was an imminent threat from Iran. But then insiders quickly came out and said, nope, there was no immediate danger like that. What's wild is how much this clashes with the president's own campaign promises. In fact, some are calling it a betrayal of the promises he made to his core supporters. So it leaves us with this final thought. What does it mean when a leader does the opposite of what they ran on?